welcome. I took a little nap. I was working all last night. And I see my phone blowing up, right? I'm even charging my phone right now. Apparently, it happened again. But this time, there's like 100 different angles. Well, sorry. My phone, like I said. There's so many angles of this. And now the government, let's see what they're saying first. From what I saw, right, my perspective of all this, my perspective, right, my opinion, you have a right. He was carrying, but it was in his back. Second Amendment, right? What I've seen, he was holding his phone like this, right? Filming. He was filming. First, we're going to see what the government's saying, and then we're going to go frame by frame to see the truth about this, right? Before we see anything else, we're going to see what the government said, right? This just happened like, I think 37 minutes ago. We're going to go see what the government says. My opinion, I saw 3 different videos. I uploaded them in my page, GMV Pod on Facebook and GMV Pod on Instagram. We want to see the videos while we're watching what the government says. All right. From what I saw, right before we start the video, he was filming. ICE was trying to grab this lady. He intervened, right? But he was still holding his phone. They tackle him. He goes like in the fetal position like this. And then I guess an agent saw in the back that he had a gun in his back. But his hands were still towards the pavement. He was not reaching, right? From what I've seen and I read what the government said, that he was trying to fight agents. He was holding himself like this, right? Because they were pepper spraying too. So then a nice agent with a gray coat grabs his weapon. He runs off with the weapon. Another ICE agent goes and analyzes him. That's what I saw. Like I said, I got 3 videos, all uncut. I think one of the videos from the pink lady. But let's see what the government says.
Of leading United States.
It's 8 minutes long.
Customs and Border Protection here in Minneapolis. Some of those brave men and women of Border Patrol and Department of Homeland Security law enforcement join.
So we're gonna find the truth about this right now.
To show support for all federal law enforcement who have been under constant attack in Minneapolis for weeks now. This morning was no different.
He was not attacking him though.
5 a.m. Central Standard Time, as DHS law enforcement.
Well, everybody take notes of what he's saying, because I'm gonna be taking notes, right? And we're gonna dissect the videos. There's 3 videos that I could get. They're in my page, GMV Pod on Facebook and GMV Pod on Instagram. You could put them in your screen if you're home or whatever. And we can dissect what he's saying. Right? Actually, let's watch one of the videos right now. Right? Let's watch one of the videos right now. So, this is one of the videos, right? Let me put it full screen so you guys can see.
They're doing too much, man. And they keep pushing people, you know?
Okay. Look at this gray one. Keep an eye on this guy. Keep an eye on this guy, all right? Keep an eye on this guy. So they're tackling him down, right? There's 1, 2, and this one's looking over here because there's another lady they're grabbing over here, right? So then he sees the weapon. He grabs him from the back. He's back because it was holstered in the back. This agent, right? He grabs the weapon. The guy hits him. He was hitting him in the head, right? This guy, he has the weapon right here. He has the weapon right here. He runs away, right? Frame by frame. Not what the media says. We're watching it our own 2 eyes, real time. The ICE agent runs away. So he's not a threat no more, right? He's not a threat no more. As we see, this ICE agent is running away with the weapon. He even looks back. Look, see? He looked back real quick. This guy's already he unholstered his weapon already. Look.
What the fuck?
See this guy right here? So this guy is the one that actually does the. You see this guy right here? He grabs his weapon right here. He points at it. Look, the guy's in the floor. He's not grabbing nobody else's firearm, how the government's saying. He's not grabbing nobody else's firearm. Look, he's in the floor. He's like this. He's like this, looking that way, away from the ICE agents. Look right here. And then they're not like him. Now let's see what. Now let's look at another video, another angle. Don't worry, I got all the angles. Pause. All right. Okay. GMV. If you want to see this video, it's GMV Pod on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram. All right. So this is where everything starts. This is the angle, I think, from the pink lady. That it was looking for the pink lady. This is the angle from it. Right? And this is how it starts. Yeah, you saw the pink? So it is from the pink lady, all right? This is the angle from the pink lady where everyone's like, we need her video. I don't know what's that grainy. It's the best one I could find. Okay, so this is the guy. He's filming. He's like this, right?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay. He's holding the lady right here. The ICE agent pushes the lady, another one. He's like, stop it, you know? And then they're trying to pepper spray him, right? They're pepper spraying him. He hasn't brandished no weapon, nothing. He's having his phone, and then he put in another video we're gonna dissect. He puts the phone on his sweater, right? Oh, you see that right here? He's putting his phone in his sweater. Look, right here. Right here, he's putting his phone on his sweater, right? They pepper spray him again. He goes down, right? He's trying to drag the lady to safety. Another ICE agent grabs him from the back. They tackle him down, right? They tackle him down. He's in the floor, but he's facing down. You see his leg right here? He's facing down. He's facing down. Okay, they keep tackling him. Look at his feet work though. You can tell what angle he's at with his feet. Right? That's the ICE agent right here with the gray sweater, the one that takes his weapon from the back. Because he's like, you know, facing his back against them. That's the ICE agent that gets his weapon. Keep an eye on this guy. That's when he runs away. You see that? He's running away. Right here. And then that's when the first shot happens. This guy, look, this guy already got his weapon. This guy already unholstered his weapon. So this guy sees that this guy's taking the weapon away from him. He takes out his weapon. He's still facing downwards. Look, look at his feet right here. And then, boom, first, as soon as that guy leaves with the weapon, he shots him. Look, as soon as he leaves with you see he leaves, and then you hit the shot. You saw that? He clearly saw he was unarmed. And not just once. Overkill. Not just once. Overkill. How do you justify this shooting? See, he runs away with the weapon. He runs away with the weapon. First shot. And then we're going to see it from the other angle right now. You see him? Look, he falls down right here. Okay? And look how close he discharges his weapon with the other officers. How close he does that. Imagine if one of those things ricochet and hits the other agent. Look, he's right here. See? He's like this. You can see his hands right here, bro. He has both hands like this. He has both hands like this. He falls down. You saw that? How many? You guys heard everything. Another angle. Look, this is where it starts. The ICE agent pushes the lady. He is holding a camera. He's holding a camera. He grabs the lady towards him. Right, look, he's still holding the camera. He never brandished a weapon. He never brandished a weapon. The ICE agent pushes the lady. He pepper sprays him. Right? He pepper sprays him. He puts his phone in his pocket. I don't want nobody telling me, oh, he's grabbing his weapon. His weapon is in his back. He's holstered in his back. Look, he puts his phone in his pocket so he can help the lady out. See? He grabs her. He hugs her. The ICE agents all come towards. This is the guy that grabs his weapon. This is the guy that grabs his weapon. They tackle him down. Look at his feet work. Look. Do you see his feet? He's going like this. He's putting both hands on the pavement. You can see his hands right here. You can see his hands right here. He's holstering up like this. His weapon is in his back. He's not reaching out to grab any. He's not tackling any other ICE agents, right? He's not tackling them. He's putting his hands like this because we're gonna see what the government said. The government said he was trying to grab another. He got unarmed and then he was trying to grab another ICE agent's weapon. That's what they said. If you don't believe me, go to their website, Homeland Security website on Facebook. They made a post about it. Look, his hands are in the floor. His hands are in the floor. The guy right here goes in and unarms him. When he saw he had a gun, he unarms him. He grabs the weapon. Look, his hands are still here. Look, see his hands? Right here. Both hands are still in the floor. Both hands are still in the floor. Somebody screenshot this. Clip this. This is the ICE agent that's unarmed him. He's unarmed, taking his arm away. He has both hands like this in the floor. Look at that. You can see his hands. So what the government's saying that he was fighting back, he's not fighting back. He got pepper spray. He's like this in a fetal position, but he's never reaching for a weapon. See this agent? He's still getting the weapon. He grabs the weapon. Look, here he grabbed it right here. Look, right there. Right there's the weapon. Clip this. Spread it around. He's already unarmed. The first shot happens. We gotta see it from this point of view.
They're doing too much, man, and they keep pushing people, you know?
So he was unarmed. Everybody just clearly saw he was unarmed. Look, he's in the floor. Look, his hands are right there. He never reached for some other agent's weapon or nothing like that. Look, they hit him right in the head. They hit him in the head. This one is unarming him. He does have a weapon, but it's in the back. They hit him right there. This one's the one that starts shooting. Do you see this guy right here? Look. They unholster his weapon. He already has the gun right here. Right here. You see the weapon right here? This is the ICE agent right here. He saw that they took away the weapon, right? And then they shoot him right there. This guy right here. Shoots him. Look, he's not reaching for nobody. There's nobody there. Look. You see? And then all of them shoot him.
What the fuck?
You see that?
They killed him? Did they fucking kill that guy? Or you...
And not just once. Look, from this point of view, right? They're pushing him. Look, he stops. Like I said, he gets pepper spray. He puts right here. He's putting the phone in his pocket because look, he was filming, right? Look, beforehand, look, that's his phone right here. That's his phone, right? He puts out the, look, phone, no weapon. He puts it in his pocket. He grabs the lady. This is the guy that does the first shooting. They're hitting him, right? Look, his hands are in his face. He's like this because they're hitting him, right? Obviously, you can have your hands in your face. Look, his hands are on the floor. He's not reaching. So this guy unarms him. Look, this guy's already grabbing his weapon. You see that? He's already grabbing his weapon. Bro, now let's see what the government says.
Enforcement officers were conducting a targeted operation in Minneapolis.
I'm gonna go switch back to the videos
Jose
to see what.
Huerta Chuma. You can see this illegal alien on the screen to my left and right. That is Jose Huerta Chuma, whose criminal history includes domestic assault.
Okay, we're not talking about the guy. We're talking about the one you. We're not.
Bodily harm.
Okay, if you're doing targeting, that's fine. We're not talking about that. We're talking about somebody filming
During this
and he got alive.
an individual approached U.S. Border Patrol agents with a 9mm semi-automatic.
He didn't approach him. He never approached him. He never approached. He approached him with a gun. No, he didn't. He approached you with a camera. He approached you with a camera. You guys heard him. He approached him with a 9mm gun. No, he didn't.
U.S. Border Patrol agents with a 9mm
Let's rewind
to
it.
intentionally inflict bodily harm. On the screen to my left
Okay.
and right. That
Tell
is
the
Jose
lies.
Huerta Chuma, whose criminal history includes domestic assault to intentionally inflict bodily harm, disorderly conduct, and driving without a valid license. During this operation, an individual approached U.S. Border Patrol agents with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun. The agents attempted to disarm the.
No, he didn't. He had a phone. He said they approached him with a 9mm handgun. Look at that. Look at the phone. The phone. The phone. It's crazy how there's all the proof in the world, and then they come do a press conference and make a complete lie. It's unheard of. It's like, we all know the sky is blue. Yeah, you come tell us the sky is yellow. When we're going outside and telling you, look, the sky is blue. No, it's yellow. It's yellow. Look at that. Where's the 9mm gun?
An individual approached U.S. Border Patrol agents with a 9mm.
The thing is, if they lie about this, they can lie about everything because we're seeing it. I'm putting clip by clip. Clip by clip.
Semi-automatic handgun. The agents attempted to disarm Border Patrol agents with a 9mm.
Yeah, approach Border Patrol agents with a 9mm handgun. Look, does that look like a gun to you? I just want to know. Does that look like a weapon to you? That looks like a phone to me. That looks like a phone to me. Okay, Greg Bavino.
Semi-automatic handgun. The agents attempted to disarm the individual, but he violently resisted.
Let's look at it again. We going clip by clip because I want everybody to know the truth. It's a blatant lie. It's a blatant lie. Having his phone. He approached him because he was defending the lady. He gets pepper sprayed. Does that look like a weapon? No. He puts it in his pocket. They hit him. Violently fighting back. That's what he said. He's violently fighting back. Let's rewind this. I'm here all day. Today's my day off. I'm here all day dissecting everything. Because this is crazy. The government, with a straight face like this guy, telling you he came at them brandishing a weapon, right? You know what he said?
And driving without a valid license.
Look, let me hear it clearly.
During this operation, an individual approached U.S. Border Patrol agents with a 9mm.
He approached U.S. patrol agents with a 9mm handgun.
Semi-automatic handgun.
Stop. Let's see the gun. Where's the gun at? Where's the gun at? He approached him with a phone. Where's the gun at? He approached him with a phone. Look at the phone. Where's the handgun? Where's the handgun? Like, man. Well, hold on. I'm getting a couple messages now. Where is it? Sorry, guys. Where's the handgun? Let's look at this clearly again.
Approached U.S. Border Patrol agents with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun.
He approached Border Patrol agents with a 9mm handgun. That doesn't look like a 9mm. I'm not a weapons fan, right? But does that look like a 9mm handgun? Look. Is that a 9mm handgun? Let's go.
During this operation, an individual approached U.S. Border Patrol agents with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun. The agents attempted to disarm him. He approached the agents with a 9mm handgun. Does that look like a handgun to you guys? I'm not a weapons expert. But that does not look like a handgun to me. He puts it in his pocket. He's helping this lady out. He's violently fighting back. Looks like they're smacking the crap out of him. My opinion, they're smacking the crap out of him. Look. His head's right there. Okay, they threw the clip right here. You see this? That's a clip. So the handgun, they disarmed the handgun. They threw the clip away. But there could still be one in the chamber. He's grabbing the gun right now. Look, he runs away with the weapon. All of them saw that he unarmed them already. All of them saw that he unarmed them. The clip's on the floor. He has the weapon. And this guy is shooting him. You see this guy? He does the first shot. Right here. And they'll move away and overkill him. I like this video because it shows everything. Like, it shows the beginning. So let's hear Greg Bavino what he's saying. The individual, but he violently resisted. Fearing for his life and the lives and safety of fellow officers,
right?
A Border Patrol agent fired defensive shots. Medics on the scene.
Defensive shots?
Delivered
defensive shots? For a phone? Fearing for their lives? Am I hearing this correctly? Fearing for his lives? Let's say it again. He said.
During this operation, an individual approached U.S. Border Patrol agents with a 9mm.
He approached him with a 9mm handgun. I'm trying to see what the weapon is at. Where is the weapon? Oh, is it that one? Guys, is that a 9mm handgun? Ah, it's an awfully looking, phone looking handgun. Pepper sprayed him. He's trying to help that lady out. Don't worry, I got the other angle. You see the pink lady? I got her. I had the video. This is the guy that unalived him. Look, they throw the clip here. See the clip? It's right here. He just fell down. He has a clear sight of this guy. He has a clear sight of this guy. Let's see what Greg Bavino said again. Wait, I'll do it right now. See, the clips are in the floor. This guy's looking at that he gets unarmed. Look right here. He runs away with the gun. This guy already saw it, and he's still bending down like this. Look. He does the first shot. Look, and they all disperse. So he's like this. He's not grabbing nobody else's weapon. He's not grabbing nobody else's weapon. Okay, let's do this again. Greg Bavino said that he came out to Border Patrol agents with a 9mm handgun. Oh, that looks like a phone to me. Let's go back. Is that a handgun? Okay, Greg, let's see what you said again.
Semi-automatic and driving without a valid license. During this operation, an individual approached U.S. Border Patrol agents with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun.
9mm semi-automatic handgun. Does that look like a handgun to you guys? I'm not a weapons expert. That does not look like a 9mm handgun to me. It looks like a square phone. That looks like a square phone to me. Okay, let's see what you said again. One more time.
An individual approached U.S. Border Patrol agents with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun.
I'm not a weapons expert, but look, he's grabbing the lady. He has the phone in his hand. That's not a weapon. No matter what you say, he